friends. So it's video time again. Yeah. So I'm going to do a product review for a styler. It has been a while since I have reviewed a styler, but this was something I had been wanting to try for a very long time because I've heard tons of things about it, both positive and negative for that matter, but I hadn't tried it. And being the product junkie that I am, I had to try it. Anyway, some of you may remember a video that I did, which is a rant on a salon that I went to. Anyway, yeah, they sold this product. The stylist kept recommending it, and I didn't buy it because she recommended it, I'll be honest. I had been wanting to try it when I went to that salon before just to buy products, because it's a store also. They had been sold out of it. They had it when I was there that day, so I was like, what the hey, I'll try it because I haven't tried it. Anyway, this retails for 25 bucks. I think it's 18 ounces. 18 ounces. This is the Uncle Funky Daughters Curly Magic. $25 is not crazy for 18 ounces because I paid $29 for 16 ounces of Kinky Curly. But if you buy it online, it's $25. I bought it there, and they mark it up just a little bit. It's 30 bucks there. But again, I didn't have to pay shipping and handling because I was at the store. Now, what I will say is overpriced. Before I even get into textures and how I like things and how they performed, what I will say is overpriced is I bought their leave-in just to be on the safe side. Because if it's the first time I'm using something, I like to try to use the leave-in and the styler from the same line. So now, this was a splurge, I will say, because this is only 8 ounces of leave-in. It's called Good Hair. Do y'all see this? Do you see it? $18 for 8 ounces of leave-in? To me, that's a little outrageous. So let's talk about the leave-in before I get into the styler. This is the leave-in consistency. It's a really, really thick leave-in. The smell is stinking amazing. So you see, it's got pretty good slip. It's thicker than, say, Not Today, which is my favorite leave-in. And we'll talk more about that in a second. The smell reminds me so much of like a super fruity bubble gum. Yeah, like super fruity, tropically Hubba Bubba or something, or Bubble Yum. That's the smell that it gives me. Now, so a few days ago, I used this as my leave-in. I used a decent amount of it, how much I would normally use of a leave-in. When I got out of the shower, I put my oil on my tips of my hair like I always do. I sectioned it into my 7 sections, and then I applied the Curly Magic. Now, I'm going to show you the consistency of the Curly Magic. And I like that it's in a pump, and it's very similar to Kinky Curly in its texture. It's lighter than Kinky Curly. It's not nearly as heavy. Kinky Curly has a bit of a heavy texture, but I like it because it helps to elongate my curls. I will say that. Anyway, the smell of this, my friend Tanya, who on YouTube is Tanya10312000, one of my besties. She, in real life, not like just on YouTube. We hang out. That's my girl. Anyway, she always, and one of the reasons it stopped me from buying this for a while, she always says this smells like Lemon Pledge. Yeah, she's right. It smells exactly like a lemon cleaner or like Lemon Pledge. It really, really does. That smell is not great, but it does go away. It doesn't stay with you. So I was very happy about that because I don't like the smell. Anyway, so I sectioned my hair into the 7 sections, put that in my hair. It didn't take a whole lot. For each section, it probably took about 3 pumps, which isn't a whole lot. So I like that. You didn't have to use tons of the product. I did my little shake, and I went. Here's what I noticed first. My hair dripped. Say what? Yes, my hair dripped. Like Soul Glow dripped. Like a couple of hours after I put it in. And thank goodness it was one of those days where I wasn't going anywhere. Like a couple hours later, like I turned my head and it was like wet. And I was like, hold on, wait. Did like water droplets just fly that direction? Again, praise God, I wasn't around no whole bunch of people. I was good. Anyway, so I didn't like that. It took forever and a day to dry. When it did dry, I noticed I had lots of like kind of white balls, but not like the product reaction white balls, but like it just didn't absorb well, and then it was flaking. And then on second day hair, like I was sitting on the couch and I was doing like this, just messing with my hair, like filling it and playing with it because I knew I was going to wash it again the next day. No joke, I had on a black dress. My black dress looked like I had crazy dandruff. It was covered in flakes. I used their 2 products together, and that happened. So I didn't want to give up on it, so I said, I tell you what, I'm going to use it again. But this time I'm going to use Not Today instead of the Good Hair leave-in from Uncle Funky's Daughter. So I did my usual wash and go process, but I used Not Today as my leave-in, then my oil, excuse me, and then my Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. This is second day hair with that. Here's what I noticed. And I'm sorry, but for me, Kinky Curly is a holy grail product. It just is. It is, matter of fact, it's more than holy grail. It's like the pinnacle. Anytime I'm using a styler, I always compare it to Kinky Curly. It's, okay, does my hair look as good as it does with Kinky Curly? So that's what I'll be using as a reference. Now, I'm going to get in close a little bit. My curls are defined, but it's still kind of frizzy. Like, you'll look here, and there's still some, like, yeah, that's crazy frizzy right there now. But, and this is second day. I will say it's very touchable. It's soft. The definition, like, I can pull on it, I can tug on it, and it's still, this definition stays there, and it has a good hold, but it's not, like, crunchy at all. And I did all the same things, like use the same moisturizer, same refreshers, everything that I would use with Kinky Curly. It is softer. I will say I can't get as many days out of it. Like, I probably could not get third day hair out of this. And if I did, it wouldn't look very good. It'd be very, very frizzy. Now, as we know with Kinky Curly, I can get 7 day hair. But again, my hair feels pretty decent. It's not hard. It's not crunchy. And I've got decent definition. It's not as good as Kinky Curly. It is frizzier than when I use Kinky Curly. But, again, it's touchable. It doesn't look bad. Is it worth 30 bucks? So that's the same price as Kinky Curly, but I'm getting 2 more ounces than what I get with Kinky Curly. But again, I can wear a 7-day, or I can wear wash and go with Kinky Curly for 7 days. I'm only getting 2 days out of this. So in the long run, I'm going to use more of this than what I would my Kinky Curly and have to wash my hair more than what I would Kinky Curly. And it doesn't look as good. It still looks good to me. Well, I say mediocre. It's just, I didn't mention this. Crazy shrinkage. I should have done this video yesterday, but I wanted to see how my second day hair would go. What is crazy is, like, with Kinky Curly, I get shrinkage, obviously, but it's not like it looked like I got a haircut shrinkage. With Uncle Funky's Daughter, like, here's what's funny. So my bangs, no joke, like most of the time, I have to look through my bangs because my bangs are usually like down like this, right? So obviously my bangs are way up here, and this is after being stretched in, you know, my pineapple overnight, because yesterday my bangs were like this. I was like, oh my God, like my hair has crazy shrinkage. And I noticed that when I used it both with the Good Hair leave-in and with the Not Today. So it gives me more shrinkage than Kinky Curly. I don't know about you. I don't like, well, shrinkage is a fact of being natural. But the less shrinkage I have, the better, if that makes sense. So that would definitely be a negative, that I get more shrinkage. Would I just throw this away and not use it? Absolutely not. I will be using this. This is one of those backup gels. So if I'm out of Kinky Curly and I'm waiting on a shipment or something, because I order it from iHerb because it's cheaper that way. Anyway, I would use this then. Or if I'm on vacation and I know I'm going to be washing my hair a lot, so I don't want to use my good stuff, I would use this then. I'm not mad at it. I'm glad I got to try it because I was very curious about it because I'd heard things about it. And I'm rambling now, so I'm going to end this video, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. I know I can't sing. I'm sorry, y'all. Bye.